So today we face Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League to see if we qualify for the Europa League from the group stage. Ignore the half invisible shirt I'm wearing. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Zagreb save. I am Cultured Left Foot and we are playing Shakhtar as mentioned in the intro, and it's all going very well. If you are enjoying the series, please do leave a like and subscribe if you're new for Football Manager content and Civ and Pro Evo and all the different sort of stuff I eventually put out on the channel. It's all gone pretty well since our last 1-1 draw where we got a 91st minute equaliser going 4-2-4. We backed that up with smashing Lokomotiva 5-0 at home. Then we won the Croatia Cup quarter-final 1-0 against Osijek, and we've just beaten Rudez 1-0 as well. We've changed it up ever so slightly formation wise. We've basically gone back to the two Mazzala roles because this was getting the most out of our central midfielders, and the central midfielders are like the best players at the club pretty much. So, well, along with Jerry. But it's going pretty well, to be honest. It's gone well. Goal scorers in those games were German Lopez got a goal, Vicario scored 2, Guigon got 1, and Simonovic got 1. Vicario actually missed the penalty before scoring that penalty, so that was quite entertaining. Jerry got a goal in the 1-0, and Ziyech got a goal, our new signing from NK Zagreb, actually. So yeah, for 1.1 million, he's come in. He's doing okay. He's doing pretty well for us at the moment. But yeah, it's going to be a one-game episode because after this we head into the winter break and the winter transfer window opens. And oh my word, the board have given us another 20 million to spend on top of what we had. So we could be going to buy some new people. We've got a lot of wage budget remaining. We've got a lot of transfer budget. We've got a huge scouting budget as well. 41 million in the bank. So yeah, a lot of you agreed with me on the previous episode to say, you know, we shouldn't be spending money just for the sake of it, but there are places we can upgrade in players and things like that now and go out and try and get the next best ability players out there that we can use. So that'd be good. The only thing we've really got to keep an eye on is players that are wanted. So Simonovic is now wanted by Dallas, Jerry's wanted by two teams in Brazil, Corinthians, and I don't know who SEP is. Urisev is still wanted by teams in the Premier League. Ledesma's wanted by other teams around. Alberto's wanted as well by American teams, and Simonovic wanted by lots of teams. So it's going to be quite hard to keep all of these players, but we've got a good amount of cash that we can reinvest into the team and start looking for replacements. Jeremy Picard has done very, very well coming in. 6.9 after 2 games. Yeah, really happy with him. He looks like he's going to be a good player for the future, so we're going to keep an eye on him as well. And we have to be aware of like youth players for the Champions League. So obviously you've got to have 8 homegrown players from the club, and then 4 or 5 maybe homegrown players from the nation. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But we are playing. I had dropped Simonovic for the game today, but the physios have said he'll be fine to play without like real impact on the injury. We just need to monitor him through the game, so that's what we will do. He's recovering from a tight groin, so I'm hoping that as we go into the game he'll be just fine, to be honest. So yeah, this is how we're going to be lining up into the game. We'll go through it as we get into the nice fancy matchday screen. Lerea in goal, Simonovic, Vestanovic, Rojas and Ponce at the back. Torres, Rallis and Gronley in the middle. Simonovic, Tesla and Jerry leading the line. They're lining up in a 4-1-2-3 as well. So they've got Sonsin in goal, Sailmakers, Zakaria, Litvian and Macon at the back. Saul, Juan Jose and Bruno Fernandes. Bastia, Maya, Brandt and Silva up front. Now they gave us a good old walloping last time we played them, so we are going to go and get revenge. That is the main point of today, is revenge. So I want to go in here and we're going to basically kick the crap out of Bruno Fernandes because he's their playmaker. They are in pretty bad morale, so I'm hoping that we can take advantage of that. That's all we'll do for now. You come with good form, yeah. We're going to try and dent their title chance. We're going to go back to comprehensive so that we can watch it, as it's only a 1-game episode today. But yeah, we're going to start positive, go attacking if we need to. We do need to get the win. That is key. We need to win this game to get us above Shakhtar for the Europa League spot. And Simonovic comes forward into Jerry. Jerry puts a ball in Teslas with a header, and Sonsin makes a quite easy save. And the orange line through my chest is a little bit disturbing as Batista Maya Flies that one over the bar, and it's been an entertaining start. Shots all round. Gronley ball in. Rallis is there, in off the underside of the bar. Bam, 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 bam. We are 1-0 up, and that is wonderful stuff. Gronley, if we get a decent offer for him, I'm open to selling him because he's not progressing as much. The goalkeeper was nowhere near that. What a header from Rallis. 1-0 up, and this is a perfect start for what we needed. As my telephone is going, so bear with me. Okay, that was someone who had the wrong number, which happens quite a lot in Singapore because they recycle SIM cards. So always useful. I just need to note down when that was. So like 5 minutes 30. Brilliant. Okay, very ever professional. Simunovic comes forward with it into the box. Jerry's there, and it's 2-0 inside 10 minutes. So I thought you can't speak too early, but I did think we'd have the beating of Shakhtar as Gronley lays it out. Wonderful ball to Simunovic, and he drove into the box and then I thought he passed it. He didn't. He had a shot and it was blocked, and Jerry pounced with his left foot to make it 2-0, and that is wonderful. So back to Zakaria. He goes long, and Shakhtar are struggling to get out at the moment. Rallis, Torres holds onto the ball, and 11 minutes in, 2-0 up, and it's been all NK Zagreb. Jerry turns out to Simunovic again. He'll try and get onto his left foot. It's blocked again with a shot. Tesla's shot's blocked as well. So if we get into the Europa League, all we've got to do is avoid the luck of the draw and get a team, hopefully, that isn't Barcelona like we did last time, where we managed to go into the Europa League and then get a team that also got knocked out of the Champions League and were also Champions League winners in recent history. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Tesla, Gronley out to Ponce. Ponce tries to cross it. Tesla, Ponce again, in it goes. Jerry can't get there. Torres has a little dink into the box, but that's blocked. And Batista Maya, why do I keep saying Maya is coming forward with it, but we're going to give him a bit of praise as we're coming forward. Torres, Gronley gets that to that hospital tool just first. Jerry, what on earth was that pass? Simunovic to Simunovic. Rallis, Gronley, Torres into Gronley again. Nikola Tesla, he shoots, it's blocked. Ponce keeps it alive. Gronley shoots, it's blocked. And we're getting shots in, and we're playing pretty damn well, in all honesty. We have given them praise. They haven't reacted yet, but Gronley fires in the free kick. That's terrible. Ponce comes in into Jerry's feet, back out to Gronley, into Torres. Rallis, there is an overlap on the right-hand side, but it's cleared away by Fernandez. And Shakhtar are really not doing very much at all, and I think that's because we're playing so well. Torres into Rallis. Rallis is tackled by Fernandez. Torres picks it up though. Ponce into the box. Back post. Simunovic can't head it on goal. It goes just past the post. I actually think we're now having too many highlights, so I'm going to drop back down to extended. Simunovic, Rallis, Gronley out to the right. Simunovic and the ball, and his cross is blocked, but we get the corner. We're battering Shakhtar. How did they ever beat us like 3-0? It's absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe we're only going to finish a point behind Milan. Oh, so gutting. If we'd just got a draw against Arsenal, it would have been all so different. As Gronley, I didn't mean to press them arm more, I meant to do praise, but okay, it's focused some of them. Pressurised Simunovic at right back, but he'll get over it, I'm sure. Only 3 shots on target, 2 of them have gone in. Why are we having so many shots off target? Where are we taking our shots from? Cancel that. Where are we taking our shots from? Teams. Where's shots? Shots is at the top. Select all. For us, Zagreb. So, we've scored. Way! Simunovic scored from right back. Let's quickly come out of this so we can see the 3D replay. Simunovic picks it up. He's obviously going to have an overlap here, is he? Yeah, he lays it off to him, and he's going to try. He tries to dink it in a cross, and Jerry misses it. The goalkeeper's dumbfounded, and it's 3-0. Excellent. So I probably shouldn't be too worried about our shots, but I'm keen to understand what's happening here. So only a couple from range. A lot of them are getting blocked. They are from the central area, so that's not too bad, I guess. It's just a huge number of block shots. I also think there's something wrong with Football Manager about how it collates stats, because if we come out of this, according to this, we've created no clear cut and no half chance. We've created no clear cut and no half chances. Yet I would argue we have, because that one for Jerry was, if not clear cut, definitely half, because it was literally a volley from about 7 yards out to put us in front. So yeah, I do think Football Manager has a few little niggles that it still needs to iron out with this new match engine and the way it plays. But overall, 3-0, I'm delighted with how we're playing here. They are completely not interested in this game. Disinterested, disenchanted, frustrated. Gronley shoots. Oh, Soncha makes a save. Jerry keeps it alive, but he was offside. Yeah, we're just playing really, really well. And I really like who's going out then. So Monaco are going to Europa League. Bayer, Borussia. If we get Borussia Dortmund, I'm going to be so pissed off. Juan Jose comes forward out to Julian Brandt. He is. I thought he was tackled. Macon picks it up, goes all the way back to Dimitro Litvin, into Zakaria. Zakaria forced wide to Batista Meyer. Meyer cuts inside, beats one. Bruno Fernandes, who's been kept quiet all game. Silva, Brandt shoots, and they've put that in. It's 3-1, so they've got a goal back. Fair play to him. I mean, that was a good goal. Batista Meyer into Bruno Fernandes, who, yeah, he has been kept very quiet. Andre Silva just laid it into Brandt. One touch out of his feet, pinged a shot past Larea, and it's 3-1 on the night. We're going to make our first change, I think. Simjonovic seems to not be having... His actual injury thing has disappeared as well, so he must have completely played through it. We'll bring on Guigon for Tesla, I think, on a 6.8. A few more fresh legs cutting in field and causing havoc. That's what we like to see. Yeah, we'll close down Julian Brandt more, if that's possible. I think we're closing everybody down on their team as much as possible, as they make all 3 subs, and we've still got 2 in the bag with 20 minutes to go. So Brandt comes forward, tackled well by Simjonovic. Veslinovic into Simjonovic, up to Simjonovic, into Jerry. Jerry shoots just past the post. But yeah, I mean, it's quite rare, isn't it, in a game to have 4 goals that none of them have been counted as clear or half-cut chances. I think that's a bit stupid on Football Manager's part. But someone was on 69%. Gronley's on 69%, so he can come off and be replaced by Urisev in the middle. We're actually going to put Torres up there because he's got a bit more attacking stats for playmaking and goal scoring. So we'll go for that. Keeping an eye on fitness. Maybe Ponce off for Ledesma, or maybe Torres himself coming off if we've got space on the bench, as Guigon puts a ball in that Jerry can't get to, and they've decided to play with more caution. Probably not ideal to do that when you're 3-1 down and you need to win or need to draw to get through to the Europa League group stage, but we'll find out. Macon has the ball at left back into Julian Brandt, out of the top, looking for Andre Silva. Damn it, it's 3-2, and let's make those changes there as well. Proceed with the tactical changes. Let's go attacking just so that we can... Let's see if we can get this 2-goal advantage as Torre goes up to Guigon into Jerry. Jerry lays it out to Ponce. He puts an early cross in, but Soul will get that away. Simjonovic into Urisev. To Rallis, into Torres, to Guigon, to Jerry. Jerry, Simjonovic. Oh, it just gets a block on the shot. We are just going to drop Urisev into an anchorman role. Just like that. We can take off the overlap if needs be, but at the moment we're still winning. I don't want to go too defensive because it invites pressure, and that's exactly what we don't want to do. As that ball goes in, Guigon can't get there. Torres will try to get there. Derm is there. Brandt comes forward into Macon. Macon to Yunovev. Into Zakaria. Oh, you're joking me. How have they done this? How have they done this? What have they changed? They literally, other than bringing the subs on, I didn't think they'd changed too much. Guigon's having a shocker. We're going to bring on... It's going to be Ledesma for Ponce. We need to go and get a goal right now, please. This is awful that we've thrown this away. They don't deserve to go through. What can we do here? What can we possibly do? Let's get the passing a little bit more. We'll try and get it going quickly, I guess. We'll go to the flanks. We'll go in them. We'll get stuck in on them. We'll use tighter marking. I don't understand how this is happening. How we've suddenly thrown away a 3-goal lead and it's now 3-3. Let's go very attacking. Get men forward, and they've got a throw in, and this isn't going to be good at all. Ledesma flicks it on, ball into the back post. Simjonovic with a terrible clearance. Brandt is cleared away, and Torres can't pick it up into Zinovev. Zakaria. Litvinin tries to get a forward, and Rallis intercepts that well. Can we go? Jerry's through. Jerry's through, and he scores. Get in, right. We're going to have to pause this, right. Cautious. Team instructions, no overlap. Much shorter passing, much lower tempo, loads of time wasting. Don't be more expressive. Don't need to work the ball into the box. We can still attack like that. We will regroup and counter. We can still distribute quickly. I'm not fussed about that. We will try and compact the lines. Actually, we're going to go down like this. Don't use the offside trap. We're going to really compact the lines. Standard and much lower. Don't press them. Let them play it out the back. Don't get stuck in to give away fouls. Lots of changes. And I think then we need... Yeah, cautious has kicked in. Right. Now we've gone defensive, and Football Manager normally punishes you when you go very defensive, but we'll see what happens. And there you go. Every fight disallowed. You're offside, you knobhead. Yeah, have that. Right, Larea goes out to Ledesma. That's a good ball. Ledesma just holds it onto it, into Guigon, up to Jerry. Just pass it around. Why would you not just pass the ball backwards? That's all we want to do. We're on cautious. Up to Brandt. Brandt comes forward with it. Julian Brandt into Andre Silva. And Torres intercepts that with Ravel. Veselinovic into Rojas. There's 2 minutes to go. Pascal Guigon, Parfait Guigon, sorry, comes forward. Guigon still got lots of space into the box, and Sochin makes the save. Simeonovic, Rallis is there, and we make it 5-3, which should put the game beyond doubt, really. Oh man, we've done this the hard way. Guigon just was given free rein to run through the box. Good save from Sochin there. Simeonovic with good place of mind to lay it back to Rallis. And it's been an absolute goal fest against Shakhtar in the Champions League. Oh, right, let's praise them for that. As Torres picks it up, he floats it. Simeonovic, Rallis is there, and go. This doesn't make sense. We've done everything more to go defensive. Everything has gone more defensive, and we've scored to make it 6-3. Well, we gave up a 3-goal lead, and now we've got it back. So, yeah, what's this? 9 goals, and there's only been 2 clear-cut chances and 1 half chance. Absolute bollocks. I don't believe that. But there we go. We do it in a very, very strange way, but we get through to the Europa League group stages. Oh, wow, we've done that the hard way. Okay, we triumph in the goal bonanza. There is a post-match press conference, of which we'll send Marco Toss to. Gronley is coming on well. We received 2.42 million, and Rallis gets a hat-trick, so superb in front of goal. Well done. Right, we're just going to skip forward and see when the draw is done. I've got a feeling it's done after Christmas, which is very, very frustrating. So let's go. While we've got a little bit more time, let's go and have a look at the other teams in... oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Go and have a look at the other teams in Europe from Croatia and see how they have got on. So Dynamo Moscow, in their game is coming up tomorrow against Mold. But they've already qualified top, which is very, very nice indeed. Let's have a look at all the groups then. So Dynamo have qualified top. Hajduk are still in contention. Who have they got for their final game? Their final game is Sevilla, who already lead the group. So that'll be pretty tough for them. And then I thought we had another one in here as well. Lokomotiva can still go through, I think. They're playing Standard. And they drew before, so if they beat Standard at home, they go through because they'll both be on 10 points. Where are they? There they are. They'll both be on 10 points, but Lokomotiv will have the head-to-head difference. Augsburg are going to smash Zelinski. Do we have anyone else? No, that was it. I think that was it in all of them. So it could be a very good time to go through. We'll drop down into the Europa League. Dynamo will be in the Europa League, and Hajduk and Lokomotiva have all still got a chance. So we'll just skip and see their games, and we'll see what happens in their thing. So training camp is going to be held in Austria. That's fine. That's not a problem. And yeah, let's keep this train going. Come on, Croatian teams, you can do it. So we've got. Oh no, this is Champions League, so it'll be Thursday when it's going to be Thursday night. The Europa League games, as we know, Thursday night, Channel 5. The Champions League finishes, so there'll be some teams dropping out of that as well. In fact, let's go into the Champions League. So Monaco, Bayer Leverkusen, us, Borussia Dortmund, Schalke, PSG, Rapid Vienna and Napoli. So I would take Rapid Vienna, please. If we're going to draw another Champions League dropout team, I want it to be Rapid Vienna because we've beaten them so many times in friendlies. It's absolutely ridiculous. I do my own training, but because there's no games after this, I don't bother doing this last one before training. So if you're interested in a training schedule session to see how I do it and what I do, then yeah, let me know down in the comments below. And as I've said, if you've enjoyed the series so far, you're enjoying it, please do leave a like. If you're new, please do subscribe. It always helps the channel out, as Ledesma's going to have a... Well, no, then we're not going to sell him for 250k because he's worth that and he's much better. 19 months, so that's not a problem, not to say at this stage. But overall, I'm very, very happy. South Korea beating North Korea 2-0. That'll go down well over the Korean peninsula, I'm sure. But, okay, the results will be in for the other games. So, I'm happy with Culture Left for comments. Obviously wants a new contract. Okay, Croatian first load. Let's go. There'll be a much simpler way to do this, won't there? Let's go schedule or even competitions. Let's go Europa League. Did they do it? Dynamo we knew had qualified. Hey Duke didn't do it. They drop out, and it's a high. Is it unlikely? Lokomotiva got through. Yes, they beat them, which is awesome. Okay, so we're going to have Lokomotiva, us, and Dynamo all into the latter stages of the Europa League. Let's go and see what that has done to the national club coefficients. So Croatia, 33.6. So we'll be staying where we are at the moment. Even though it's going up, we will be staying where we are at the moment. But we are catching up on Belgium to put us in that 7th spot, which is really, really good. There's no one below us catching us up either, so we're going to have a bit of a gap between us. So if we can all get through to the next round, that will potentially put us above Belgium. But if you look at our scores here, so 25, 26, 6.6, 7.3, 6.9, 5.5, 7.3 we're already on, and everyone's going to have another game in Europe. So the Croatian teams are, it seems to be, the Croatian teams are improving, and that is very, very good. But we'll be back for the next episode when we'll be going through all the January transfer windows, deals, comings and goings, and we will be back for the Europa League game against an unknown opponent. We'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out. Cheers.